Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, and in this video I am going to teach you 25 useful French adjectives and their opposites. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. And as I already told you, in this video, I am going to teach you some very useful French adjectives along with their opposites in French. Before we start with this video, I would request you to watch this video till the end, and in case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel and mention your comments in the comment section below. In case you're not following me over my Instagram page, which is Learn French by Suchita, go and follow me over there as well. Now, let's just start with this video. I'm going to teach you some of the French adjectives along with their opposites. Alright? Now, starting with the first one, which is grand. Grand. Now, feminine would be, you need to add E to it. It becomes grande. Grand, grande. And the meaning is tall or big. What will be its opposite? Its opposite would be small or short, which in French is known as petit. Petit. Petit, femina, petite, with E. Alright? So, grand, petit. Grande with E, petite with E. The next one, the second one is jeune. Jeune. Jeune, which means young. Young in age. Somebody who is young in age. The opposite would be vieux. Vieux. Femina, vieille, which means old. So, jeune, vieux or vieille. Now, jeune, I have written only one. That means I have not written the feminine version of it. Why? Because it's already ending with E, so its masculine and feminine will remain same. Right? So, jeune, vieux, femina, vieille. So, young and old. The third one is beau, which means handsome. Feminine would be belle, which means beautiful. So, beau, belle. The opposite would be laid. Femina, laide, which means ugly. So, beau, belle, the opposite would be laid or laide. The next one is bruyant. Bruyant. Bruyant, femina, bruyante, which means noisy. The opposite would be silencieux. Silencieux. Femina, silencieuse, which means silent. So, noisy, the opposite is silent. Alors, bruyant, bruyante, silencieux, silencieuse. The next one is cantant. Cantant, femina, cantante, which means happy. The opposite is of course going to be sad. So, triste. Triste. The opposite is triste. Now, here I have written only one. Why? Because again this is ending with E. So, masculine and feminine is going to remain the same, just like we did in this one. Right? Now, the next one is facile. Facile, which means easy. The opposite is difficile. Difficile, which means difficult. So, facile, difficile. Here also I have written just one version because both of them are ending with E. So, masculine and feminine are going to remain the same. Let's just revise them once again. So, grand, petit, jeune, vieux, femina, vieille. Beau, femina, belle. The opposite is going to be laid, femina, laide. Bruyant, bruyante, femina. Silencieux, silencieuse. The next one is cantant. Cantant, femina, cantante. The opposite is triste. The next one is facile. Facile, and the opposite is difficile. Alright, so the next one is fort. Fort, femina, forte, with E. Fort, forte, which means strong.
The opposite of strong is weak, which in French is known as faible. Faible. Now that's already ending with E, so masculine and feminine are going to remain the same. So fort or forte, the opposite is faible. The next one is froid. Froid. Feminine is froide. The opposite is chaud. Chaud. Feminine, chaude. So froid, which means cold. Chaud, which means hot. The next one is gros. Gros. Femina, grosse with double S-E. Grosse, which means fat. The opposite is mince. Mince, which means thin. Again, that's already ending with E, so masculine and feminine are going to remain the same. The next one is lourd. Lourd, which means heavy. The feminine is lourde. The opposite is léger. Léger. Feminine, légère, which means light. So heavy and light. Lourd, femina lourde. Léger, femina légère. The next one is long. Long. The feminine is longue with G-U-E. Alors, long, long, which means long, and the opposite is going to be short. Court. Court. Femina, courte with E. The next one is nouveau. Nouveau. Feminine is nouvelle. Nouveau, nouvelle, which means new. The opposite is ancien. Ancien. Femina, ancienne, which means ancient or old. Let's just revise them once again. Fort, forte. Faible. Froid, froide, which means cold. The opposite is chaud ou chaude. Gros. Femina, grosse. The opposite is mince. Lourd. Femina, lourde. The opposite is léger. Femina, légère. Long. The feminine is longue, and the opposite is court ou courte. The last one is nouveau. Femina, nouvelle, and the opposite is ancien. Femina, ancienne. The next one is riche. Riche, which means rich. The opposite is pauvre. Pauvre, which means poor. Now, both of them are ending with E, so masculine and feminine are going to remain the same. The next one is fermé. Fermé. The feminine, the pronunciation is going to remain the same, fermé. Fermé, but in the feminine version, you are going to apply the extra E. Now, fermé, which means closed, the opposite is ouvert. Ouvert, femina, ouverte, which means open. The next one is vrai. Vrai. The opposite is faux. Femina, fausse. Now, vrai, which means true, and the opposite is faux or fausse, which means false. The next one is propre. Propre, which means clean, and the opposite is sale. Sale, which means dirty. Délicieux. Délicieux, femina, délicieuse. If you remove this X and put SE, so it becomes délicieuse, femina, which means delicious, and the opposite is dégoûtant. Dégoûtant. Dégoûtant, which means disgusting. Then, now the next one is différent. Différent, femina, différente, which means different, and the opposite is similaire. Similaire, which means similar. Let's just revise them once again. Riche, pauvre, fermé, ouvert ou féminin, ouverte. Vrai, faux, the feminine is fausse. Propre, the opposite is sale. Délicieux, féminin, délicieuse. The opposite is dégoûtant, and the feminine of this is going to be dégoûtante. That means you're going to apply extra E, which I have not written over here. The next one is différent, femina, différente, and the opposite is similaire. Alright, so the next one is bon. Bon, femina, bonne, which means good. The opposite would be bad. Mauvais, femina, mauvaise. So bon, mauvais. The next one is rapide. Rapide, which means fast, and the opposite is lent, femina, lente, which means slow. O. O. Remember, in French you do not pronounce the letter H. So it's not ho, it's haut. Féminin, haute, which means high, and the opposite is bas. Féminin, basse, which means low. Privé, privé. The feminine, you'll pronounce it as privé only, but you will add an extra e. So privé, which means private, and the opposite is public, which in French is known as public. Public, masculine, feminine, but the pronunciation is same for both. Public, public. The next one is courageux. Courageux, courageux, feminine, courageuse, which means courageous, and the opposite is going to be cowardly. Cowardly, which means lâche. Lâche. Alors, courageux, lâche. The next one is méchant. Méchant, féminin, méchante, which means naughty, and the opposite is gentil. Gentil. The pronunciation of both of them, masculine and feminine, is same. So it's gentil, gentil. Somebody who is gentle, somebody who is kind, right? The next one is actif. Actif, féminin, active, which means active, and the opposite is going to be someone who is lazy, which is known as paresseux. Paresseux, paresseux, féminin, paresseuse. Right? Let's just revise them once again. Bon, bonne. The opposite is mauvais, mauvaise. Rapide. The opposite is long ou lente. Haut, féminin, haute. The opposite is bas, féminin, basse. Privé, privé. The opposite is public. Remember, the pronunciation of both of them is same. Public, public. The next one is courageux, féminin, courageuse, which means courageous, and the opposite is lâche, which means cowardly. The next one is méchant, féminin, méchante. The opposite is gentil, gentil. The pronunciation of both of them is same, which means gentle or kind. The next one is actif, féminin, active, and the opposite is paresseux, féminin, paresseuse. And that's it for this video. In case you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and mention your comments in the comment section below. For all the updates and reminders, please do not forget to hit the bell icon. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.